So hi everyone, Mike here from TruPorch Homes. I'm one of the operations analysts, and today I'll be talking about or giving a brief background on what I think teamwork is in a team. So firstly, I think teamwork is about going above and beyond and helping the other members of your team. It is knowing your responsibility on your daily task and in the job itself that it would eventually help out in the organization's productivity as a whole. So to give you a short story and a little bit about me, I played volleyball back when I was in high school and also a little bit in college. Um, but when I first started in high school, I didn't know how to play volleyball officially. Unlike my teammates, they had experiences or they had like played officially volleyball when they were just still in elementary school. So they already know the basic stuff. They just have to, improve on their skills. Me, I had to start from scratch. I didn't know anything. Spiking, receiving, um, basic rules, rotations. I didn't know any of that. I may have played like a little bit of volleyball here and there, but that's just for fun, nothing like officially or like playing in a team per se. So that was all new to me. It was not, it was not like an easy thing that I had to do. So I had to learn from scratch, like from the basic everything. One thing that I did appreciate, during those times is my teammates, in between drills, in between exercises, in between the workouts that we do, they would pull me aside or they would, whisper in my ear and say, oh, you do this, or you do that. You have to look at the ball at this angle, or you have to spike the ball at this height, or step back a little bit so you know how that you move forward at this time. So they were very helpful in my growth and in my learning as well. So what I did in return, I believe, is giving in the extra work, doing in a few extra bits of here and there. So, for example, we have workouts. I do a few more extra sets. We have drills. I do a few more extra rounds. I just wanted to, I wanted to train harder than anyone else, just so that I know I am on par with their skills and their level because they have already experiences and they just had to hone it. And I was starting from basically nothing. So I wanted to contribute what I could by training hard, by giving in all the efforts that they are also giving to me in teaching me and training me. So I put in all that I have with the team. So I think that was very helpful. And I think that was the essence for me of the volleyball industry or the volleyball team or like teamwork as a whole is giving it all and helping the team's productivity and helping the team's success. For me, that's like the essence of teamwork. It may not be a big thing. We're not like the Philippine Volleyball League or anything, but the small little things that I did and they did as well, we helped each other because they have their own skills. I have my own skills. So, for example, in volleyball, there's a setter, there's a spiker, there's a receiver, there's a service specialist. um Everyone has their own role, and everyone has their own skill sets, so the skill sets that you have are paired to the roles that is available or the roles that will be given to you. So I think that's what's helpful in the team, as all of matching all your skill sets and all your knowledge and all that you have learned, because everybody is a different individual. Everybody is has their own background, has their own walks in life and experience different things, and seeing adversity in all of those, coming together with all of those different perspectives and combining them in such a collaborative environment, having different thoughts and ideas and presenting them to one another, and each and everyone can have their own thoughts and their comments. They may agree or may disagree, and I think that's a healthy work environment as well. That's one thing that I really, really, really appreciated here at TruPorch, is that your thoughts, your ideas, and the knowledge that you already have are appreciated and are valued and are always heard. because that's one thing that you may or may not have experienced from previous companies or from previous teams or groups, is that your knowledge, your ideas or your thoughts or your, if you see something that is wrong, or if you have like an idea that you believe would improve productivity or would improve or would help the organization to be more successful, that will be always be heard. It will, it may not be the best idea out there, but that's something that we are always open to discuss. And I think that's a good thing about such a collaborative environment, which appreciate teamwork, which appreciate the diversity and the differences that we have. Because once we get that together, once we collect all the different types of people with their backgrounds and their personalities and all that, I think that will create, when you find adversity and all that, which TruPorch does, they see the best in you, they see what you're good at, what you're not good at, and we would give you like the role that would best suit you and that would best help the team's progress, the organization's growth, and your individual growth as well. And I think that's one thing, as I mentioned, one of the best thing and one of the things that I truly appreciate here at TruPorch Homes.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Because of the line, I learned the broader meaning of teamwork. Because here in TruPorch, you will understand the deeper meaning of respect. Respect for everyone's idea, time, effort, and many more things that will help you understand how to be a team player. Here, everyone's willing to help each other. Everyone's open to sharing their thoughts, ideas, and feedbacks to help everyone grow and exceed their own limits. It feels like we are united and together we can help the company develop. Just to share a short story of mine, before I made a mistake and I thought mistake is a very negative thing, but thanks to a very important person in this company, he made me realize that even a very negative word has also a positive side to it. Because here in TruPorch, we define our mistakes as an opportunity to do better and learn from it. These are the things that are needed to be successful, and everyone dreams to be successful, meaning teamwork makes the dream work.
This is Maya, and this is in reference to our core value of teamwork. Teamwork is essential, and I don't think people realize that teamwork is something that you have in real life, everyday life, and you don't realize that you're actually using teamwork. It could be family stuff like planning a birthday party, a wedding, who's going to pick up the children at the end of the day. It takes two people or more to plan things, to execute things. So it's like very essential. In the workplace, it is, in my opinion, one of the best things to have a group of people that can work together, to collaborate, to share ideas, and to come up with a more efficient or a more logical way to solve issues or come to a resolution for a problem. Teamwork is essential. Teamwork is necessary. I think it is a great bonding tool for employees to work together. I also think it is a great place for people to use their past experiences, current experiences, to again come up with a resolution. And it's so much easier than trying to do it as an individual, especially when there is like a stall. Like you can't figure that out by yourself. You need other people's influences, experiences, thoughts to get your brain back started to get something done. So, as far as I'm concerned, teamwork is definitely a important part of learning, an important part of growing as a person with knowledge from other people, and it is a great bonding tool for for employees to get to know each other and have resources within each other. But that is my take on teamwork. And
Teamwork is one of our core values and is one of the bedrocks in which our firm is founded on. Teamwork to me means focusing on the team goals and not on the individual, focusing on the big picture and how we can succeed as an organization and not on individual accolades. An instance that I really thought of teamwork was a couple years ago. One of our guests damaged one of the throw pillows in our short-term rentals. Our operations manager, had some experience stitching together some quilt work and patchwork. She volunteered to fix it for us instead of trying to find a tailor or a dry cleaner to potentially try to resolve the issue. She volunteered to do it, and she didn't complain about it. She never said that wasn't part of my job. And her ability to step up really made the made it less of a burden for everyone else in the team. Ultimately, the bigger picture goal was to make a pleasant experience for our guests, and that was something that she really focused on and thought about, as opposed to saying, "Oh, that's not my job, that's not my responsibility. I'm going to point my finger at someone else. I'm going to take ownership of it. I'm going to contribute to the team in any way possible because I have different skills."